Well, we're a little bit late here, so I will call the City of Hudson Park Board meeting Wednesday, July 12th to order at 7:18. Our first order of business is discussion and action of Park Board minutes as part of your packet. You have some minutes. Are there any additions, corrections?
Move to approve.
Okay, I have a motion to approve. Second? Second. Any other discussion? If not, minutes are approved. Okay, our next action item is discussion, possible action on entering into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statute 1985, parent 1, parent E, deliberating or negotiating the purchase of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session regarding the potential purchase of park property on 10 Berkmos Park. With that, I would entertain a motion to go into closed session.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, we will go into closed session.
Okay, and then Vicki has to excuse herself, yeah.
Recuse, for the record, Vicki will recuse herself.
We'll let you know.
Yeah. Open session. Our action item number 4 is discussion possible action on the potential purchase of park property on 10 Berkmos Park. As we said, everybody has a packet of information, and we've had some discussion in closed session. Is there any motion from the park board
I'll make a motion that we go ahead and try to purchase the property.
on 10 Berkmos Park, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Second.
Second? Now, discussion. Is there any further discussion on this item? If not, that motion will stand approved, and we'll move this to the Plan Commission, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's on the agenda for today. Okay.
Okay. All right, our next item, items for future agendas. Do we have any?
Do we have to pass it though, didn't
You
we?
can just say motion carried.
Oh, motion
Yeah.
carried, okay.
So, any other future agenda items?
Can I just do an update?
Yeah,
We have a lot of
please.
stuff going on.
Yep.
Vine Street project, from bathhouse into the river, the piping, storm piping, started up Monday again, so we closed the parking lot down, closed the bathhouse down. We had to disconnect a bunch of wires to get the pipe in yesterday. We're hoping to get those restored today.
Okay.
So that project, once we get the piping in and everything, backfilled, then we'll open up the swimming beach and things like that. There'll probably be some time when curb and gutter, have to be restored and the blacktop. But, hopefully we'll get that pipe in the next day or two, few days. Anderson Park building is up. The footings were in, the block foundation was in, and they're starting putting block. The sewer and water were exactly where we located the bathroom. There was some water and sewer. It was meant to be. So that's going on, but just the 2 updates that we got for those projects.
My wife had my grandkids at White Camp Park yesterday, and there was over 100 kids from River Falls there, so welcome to Hudson.
Yeah.
I go by, quite a bit, and it's being used really a lot.
Right. Turned out really nice.
And then the other thing is that we did get the playground that was up at White Camp is installed behind Buckeye Garage now, so that's done.
That was their second option, so that's nice too.
That's very nice. That's a very nice playground down there. Just on another note, the city is engaged in a waterfront vision plan that reaches out from Interstate Bridge all the way to St. Croix Street and maybe a little beyond. And we've met several times. We've met with the city people. We met with the business people to get their feed on that. We met with the recreational group, the rowing people, the sailing people, the mooring people, the excursion boats, things like that. And we met with the regulatory people, DNR, Coast Guard. things like that. So that project and that is moving forward also.
Could we have that as an agenda item, maybe just to keep us updated as that progresses?
Just as, yeah, just
you
as
know, just an
updates.
update.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
still in the
Sure,
early stages.
yeah. But I'm sure we'll have a voice in that at some point, so,
Absolutely.
okay.
What about the dog park? Is that,
Dog park, I met with the couple ladies, Annie Wasman and Laura Foster, and another gentleman. We've met, they've actually donated like $17,000 to the city for that project, with another $5,000 that they can get from the Spark grant. We met on site, we kind of laid out the locations of, they want to have a large area and then a smaller area for smaller dogs. And we laid all that out. I'm gonna try to get budgetary numbers for the fencing and then bring that back to try to get that on Public Works Committee this month.
Because that's got, their Spark grant has to be spent by October or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Currently, I mean, last year we did put a request in for, if they came up with 20, they're estimating that $40,000 would be needed for everything. That money that was requested didn't get into the budget because of, everything else that was needed in the city. So that would be something that we have to discuss if there's other avenues to go to get financing for that. After visiting with the ladies, taking that possibly $23,000, could you do one side or the other? Right now it's pretty equally divided. Maybe we could, once I get budgetary numbers, we could make a decision. If the council can't find any funding, then we could maybe move forward with, one side or the other to get the project going so we can utilize that grant by this.
So it would be possible that the city council could approve some funding that could be repaid next year?
That would be that would be up to the finance and the council.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and then were you gonna give an update on the goat?
The goats, I heard that the city attorney is working on an ordinance change.
Yeah.
I know we have a lot of buckthorn in Prospect Park, we could sure use it up there, if it works.
Well, it seems to.
It seems to.
Okay, well, with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, it's carried. Thank you.